Hi everyone, thanks for joining again. So glad you're here. You're going to watch me attempt a French. And now I've only put on a sample of a French in the past, and now I'm going to try black. Yes, the new Gotham Night that came out with the dots. It is called Do or Dot. This is the birthday bundle that came out. I am using an older set of Gotham Night just because I want to use it up. And so when you open the French, you get the clear as day and your French. And you get two sets of these, two sets of these. So that's why these are a little more expensive now. I'm going to actually use the dot overlay instead of the clear. So we're going to put the clear aside here, use that for another day, which I absolutely love clear as day. It protects your polish, shines it up. It looks so much nicer. So also, I am debating, check this out, digging in my stash here. I want to do an accent nail. Not quite sure what I want to do. With the dots already, not sure if too much glitter is too much or what, but I'm kind of leaning towards Mine Matters. We'll have to see here. So I think these three together here would be best. Okay, so let's put the stuff aside. Oh, and I just wanted to show you the older set of the dots that I have. It's polka.com compared to the new dots. That's the difference in size. All right, so starting from the very beginning, what you want to do with your French is if you're going to put a color down first and then the French tip, so you'd put the color down. I am going to just put the French tip on, put my dots on top, and then accent one finger. So bear with me here. Okay, so these all come with a nail file and a prep pad. So I've already filed my nails. You know, I didn't really push my cuticles down here, so I'm just going to do that while I'm talking. And again, super dry, beat up hands. I was out in the garden today. So bear with me when I'm done. About an hour to 2 hours later, I think I'm going to use the cuticle oil and the hand lotion to make my hands look even better. All right, so let's keep this out. That's a good tool to have. Other things I keep around, one of these wooden sticks is super helpful. It's like another fingernail to punch through the nail strips when you get that far. A little garbage area, and all little things you might need, some scissors, nail file, things like that. Okay, so let's open these up. You can either tear at the notch here, or I like to use scissors just to use a nice clean cut. Because I save all my strips, Color Street won't guarantee it, but you can tuck them back in here. And I like to reseal them. So let's see here. Now you saw, I don't know if you saw, this is the package, 2018. These are called the tiny packages. That's what Color Street first started using when they came out. Then they had the big tall packages, and then they narrowed them down to these size. So let's see how these have been holding up. I have never yet had a problem. They smell awesome, like fingernail polish should. They feel bendy and nice. So let's hope for the best here, right? Okay. So let's clean up this area here. All right, so they give you tons of options. Now, when you're choosing sizes, you should always choose one just a little bit bigger versus a little bit smaller. You can always perforate that edge on the sides. You preferably don't want an open edge left on there. So I am going to, and of course, yeah, that one is right in between. Now, any other strips here, I always know my size, but this is one of my first real French. You can barely see that guy there. Okay, so I don't know, I may or may not French up my accent, but we'll pull that right away. So the middle finger, let's see here. thinking this guy, pointer, and I was naughty, you guys. One night, there's a lot of stuff going on in my life right now, and it's mostly with work. One night I got super nervous and just picked off on my nail polish. As you can see all that stuff? That is bad. Picked off the top layer of my fingernail. So please try to avoid that, because you will get that ugliness. Now you can use cuticle oil to rub in there, and then use a buffer to really push it in if you want to fix stuff like that. Okay, so let's start with the small one here. So you have that curved end, obviously. And now if you were super thrifty, you could get a 5/8 hole punch, and you could punch out a couple out of here and just reuse it on nails that it fits on. For this purpose, I'm just going to use it one time. So you take off that top clear spot, which is super staticky and gets all over your house. You peel these off here. They're feeling pretty good for 2018. All right, so I found that it helps to have warmer, room temperature to warm strips and warm hands. All right, there. Now, if you don't push down too hard, you can lift up from where you want it. Some people put a little lower than their natural white curve here. I'll just try to kind of keep mine on the natural part. There we go. I like it. I'm on the edge, almost on the edge. Maybe I can push it over a bit. And then you just break that off. And there is your French tip, you guys. Check that out. Whoops, get it in focus. So you can push it down. I love cuticle pushers. Nice little tool here. You don't have to have it, but it definitely helps. All right, so like I said, if you really wanted to, you could curve this with some scissors, use it on your other finger. You could even use the solid on your whole finger, but I'm just going to put this aside here. And you know it's killing me because I'm very thrifty. Okay, so we're going to take that top layer off. I'm going to do the middle finger here. Really got to talk myself through it sometimes. Okay. Kind of aim for the white to cover it. Liking it side to side. Maybe a little crooked, but we'll keep it. And then just pop that edge off. Like so. I like to try to get it over the top, and then I'll file that off later. All right, 2 down. This is super easy. Look at all this I have left over. I could, I guess if I really wanted to, stick this back on here and save it, but we got more than enough here. All right, let's keep going. Next up is, that's the thumb. So we'll do the pointer here. So yeah, I wasn't thinking, I'm definitely going to use this other strip here, which is okay. When we use that up, I can always buy more. Next time I will dig out my hole punch, and you guys can see how to use that. All right, looking good. So I could not decide because, as you know, with the birthday bundles, there's many different colors, combos. They're all so pretty. I want to wear them all at once. I almost thought maybe to use the green that came with the mosaic set and put that underneath. That's this color. How pretty is that? I wanted to maybe use that as an accent. I don't know, that would be kind of cool. We'll see. Well, think about it. We'll add that to the pile. All right, just kind of pushing these down, making sure they're sticking nice. The way to get them to last is to make them stick to your nails. Okay, and then, so I think I'm gonna wait on the thumb a little bit. Okay, no, we know that's the accent nail. Bear with me, guys, you're just, here, let's try something interesting. I've heard people use a penny and they mark it and then curve it. I don't know, this might not be worth it. Could turn it sideways too. Let's see. Okay, see how you have the curve on there. Let's see how easy or hard it is with scissors. If it's gonna get goopy or sticky. You get some nice little craft scissors that are sharp. Yeah, definitely need a punch because that's a little choppy. And there's my dog hitting the camera. Sorry, guys. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's not good. I would not use that. Nope. Not a good curve on there. Okay, toss that little piece. Things like to stick here. All right, so going to keep moving on, and okay, we'll do, that one's not quite thick enough. We'll use this one on the pinky. So things you learn when you're doing this. If you have a 5/8 hole punch or you're a crafty person and will use it for other things, you can make a French out of any of your favorite colors. Now you guys have probably seen the patriotic French, which would be really cool to use on your fingertips and then make the accent one whole nail with the patriotic color. All right, my little dog, Bandit, stop it, is eating paper. I just gave him a treat to chew on. See how it was too big and you can just perforate that. Okay. Alrighty, so that's the thumb. Probably use that as a thumb. Okay, middle, thinking, yeah, that'll fit the middle finger. So I'm still using all the one side here. Might only need to break into one or two, we'll see, on the other side. And as you guys know, it's always different to put this on camera versus putting your head straight over your finger so you can see exactly where it's landing. And this is my first time for a whole set. Oop, crooked. Okay, I'm gonna put my finger down. Give this its curve back. It's getting a little melty now because it's getting really warm in my hand. Pretty close, I'm gonna call it. Okay, smooth it down. Yeah, that was a little too deep. That's okay. And as I always say to my new customers, the more you do this, the better you get. Absolutely. We are getting there. Got all these little sticky pieces here on the side. Okay, so let's see. We need to do this one and this one. It's a little skinny. I think that one's gonna work here. Look at this, stuck on my finger. So tell me in the comments, have you guys ever tried a French before? Would you try French? Were you intimidated and you're finding this looks a little easier? It's kind of funny, but I really liked the white one that I did, the sample. It just looked so pretty, so clean. It's funny that they sold this black, and maybe it'd be better for, like, I don't know, an event, you know, where you're really dressed up and just kind of want a shocking little French, or maybe for closer to Halloween. I mean, you obviously can wear black anytime. I used to wear black a lot, and now I'm into more of the colors, but you know, I haven't had a good gray, black, or white lately. So before I do my thumbs, I'm going to finish the rest of my nails. That one got a little weird on me. Okay, so we need a pointer finger here. And then, as I said, the thumbs. So I think that one's going to work on a thumb. This obviously is going to work on a thumb. You know, it'd be really fun is French toes. That would be cool. Okay, so the only one that I need to do is this pointer. Okay, that's looking like this one right here in the middle. All right, so I know that I'm done with these. Okay, stay on track. Do you guys ever just kind of, I don't know. Today I was trying to make breakfast, and then I saw some Color Street stuff laying on the table that I knew I needed to put away. And then so I grabbed that, I came into the bedroom, and I saw, what was it? Something else I needed to take care of. It just kept going on and on. Oh, a rebate that I needed to send into the mail before it expired. So I grabbed a stamp for that, went back to the kitchen, and realized I was still in the middle of making breakfast. And then the husband's standing there staring at me, wondering what in the world is going on. And that, you guys, is why I forget to do things and don't finish things. Okay, yeah, those two are two different lengths. Yep, that's okay. Live and learn, right? And then anything that's sticking up here on the edge, I'm going to smooth down. And then in like a half hour, I'm going to take I have a glass nail file that I like to use, and I would just go at an angle and file straight down and get all the little bits and pieces off of there that have kind of had a chance to secure themselves and dry where they need to be. Okay, so let's see. I don't have to do this finger right away, but it would be nice to figure it out, wouldn't it? Sorry. Just getting all these little pieces out of the way here. Into the garbage. Which I've never thrown away like most of a piece before. Okay, so I know that I'm done with my French, so I have my hot iron going, so let's grab these guys that I'm not going to use anymore, grab my paper. I had a comment on one of my earlier videos from someone saying, because I used to stretch these out so I could, I mean, I'd stick them back in there like this if I hadn't used some. However, and the person had a good point. They said that they cut this as low as they can, so there's less air in there to dry anything out that's left over. These French are a little more difficult to get back in the package just because they got those extra curves like to snag. So maybe we can tuck them down here. Oh my gosh, come on, get on in there. So you guys know what I'm trying to do. Just get them to the bottom, get that air out. I'm just gonna seal these up here quick. So I didn't do kind of as suggested, but so you'd get these all the way to the bottom, then you would cut your piece to fit and give yourself enough room here so you're not burning your strips as you are sealing them or resealing them. And make sure you get them real good. I kind of hang it out until it kind of goes from here and it just there, and I know that it's melting. And I've never had it damage a hot iron before. All right, so that is sealed up for future use. Okay, let's see here. Should have had a better plan, right, guys? Okay, I think obviously I'm going to put the dots on top. We'll do the accent later. We'll see what hits us here, right? Okay, so I'm just going to cut this open just for a cleaner cut. I wanted this one to go faster. I know when I have longer videos, they're harder to watch. I mean, who has that much time in their day? Try to keep half of that in there. We'll see. Nah, not gonna happen. Oh, maybe. This I've learned, if you do want to tuck it back in there, to use to thread it down. And see how you only get so much left there, but I'm going to tuck that underneath there for now. Okay, so I'm lucky enough to have shorter nails that I would think that they do one strip for 2 nails. Okay. I think we're going to skip that, and the pinky. I almost never use this one. I use it on my toes. I'll curve it and cut it to put on a few of my toes. I've already used it where I kind of cut these curves off the edge and made just a straight strip and just kind of go down the middle to give an accent in the middle of a color. That's kind of fun. And I might leave this one as a backup for the middle finger. We'll see here. Okay. These 3 are left over for now, right? All right, let's start with the pinky and see if I have enough left. And this is what we call a clear overlay. So it's clear on the back, clear through. Get it to the base. So cute. I love that. All right, so obviously we're going to go over the tip and perforate. It's going to be like clear as day where it keeps it nice, shiny, extra coat. And grab your cuticle pusher, push that down, get a good seal. Oh my gosh, I love this. I saw this one, I could not wait to get it. It was not very popular on my VIP page. But check out those dots. And you know what this would be really cute is a Disney manicure. Oh my gosh, with some red. Oh, that would be super fun. Okay, so like I said, I'm super thrifty. So I'm just gonna take this, put it at the base of my other pinky. Watch where I'm going. The clear color is a lot more forgiving because you don't see the edges or as much. So pop that over. Some people do this where they just grab it and pinch it like that. Okay, and that one's always a little bit big for me, so yep, my pinky is between the smallest and the second smallest. Always get those edges off your skin before they dry, because it will lift and you will be sad. This stuff, that edge there, I'm just gonna leave and push over and file that off later. So, oh my gosh, oh cute. Even, you know, if you did all the French and just put this on the accent, that would be cute too, for some dots. I wasn't thinking. Oh, there's just all kinds of possibilities here, right? I think I'll do dots on all of them. It'll hide the naughtiness I did by picking off my nail polish. Okay, so we're gonna skip. Oh, look what I did, you guys. Too much talking, not enough thinking. I wasn't going to French that finger. That's the accent finger. Oh my God, I'm killing myself here. Okay, so next, what did we decide for the pointer? I think this one here. I almost have to like write a script down or something, or make a drawing and say this one goes here, and you know, like a, I know there's a name for it, a legend, not sure, a plan, a blueprint. Wow, these are going on super easy, super nice. Get that. Little crooked on the dots. Okay, I like it. Okay. Wow. With the dry fingers, I think that too, the Dawn dish soap, because I wanted to get all the oils off my hands temporarily, is drying, obviously, but we will fix that with Color Streets or any hand lotion and cuticle oil. All right, we are getting there. Got a little too much on the top there, sealed my fingernail into my skin. Okay, let's see. Definitely room for cleanup later. Okay, that's bugging me. I've learned to fix things that bug me as fast as I can before they dry. Okay, so middle finger, thumbs will be done. Okay. I'm in a different spot today where there's bright natural light, because I just wanted that, and my chair is not my normal one, and gosh, talk about uncomfortable. I'm busy like decluttering and cleaning out rooms so I can just make my own Color Street room for doing my Color Street stuff and all the things that I store and keep when I have sales, and put gifts together and all kinds of stuff for people, goodie bags. Keep it all in one place. Right now I'm like running in the basement, running in the closet, and running in this room. Wow, look how big I made that French on there. Yeah, it's super French. Okay, all right, so take the other side here, pop that tab off. So when it's wider than your finger, always like get it to one side, then you're not having to punch both sides, or, you know, perforate both sides. So the cleanup obviously is unnecessary there, and you just have to clean up on one side here. I just like to push it down though, real nice. Okay guys, we're getting there. Gotta think though. Don't need you sitting here for an hour watching me to decide what color I want. Blue would be really pretty. A nice light blue would be nice. Okay, it is time to decide because my thumbs will be last, so I got to get those accent fingers done. I had a wild idea to use, I don't know if you saw these new mosaics that came out for birthday, but I don't know. I think that might be a little crazy with the dots. Trying to look at it without the camera. Well, not bad. This would be fun as a French though, these mosaics. Okay, so question is, do we do this? I think just to keep it all one in the color group, because I think if you throw a different color at it, where did that color even go? Oh, here it is. I don't know, that'd be too much. I think with the dots and the French and the color, Oh man, I wish I could take a poll of what you guys thought. The green would be pretty. Black. See, the green though would look kind of weird because it wouldn't have a French tip. Maybe dots, I don't know. Or the black, I think, I hate to be boring, but I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, so let's tuck these back in here before they dry out. That's my thumb. Did I wanna? Yeah. Okay. So you know what? Next time I'll put dots on an accent and do something else fun. Right now, I think this is good. Plus, you know, you kind of got to be a little smart and not open up too much. Okay, I'm just doing my sealing of my package here. This sealer I got on Amazon. They were 2 for maybe $8 because, you know, I have stuff all over. I misplace things. And it had these crinkles in it instead of my other one that's super flat. So I found this one works really good. It takes a little longer than my other one. Okay, so these are my pieces for my French. Okay. Make sure I got it all. Sorry, I hit that again. All right, so we're gonna open this up. I'm gonna have to cut these and put them in half like the one subscriber had recommended. That is close, jeez. All right, so let's pull out what we need, which is actually, we're gonna pull it all out because it has to be redone. Perfect. Right there. That's pretty. I like it. I'm happy with my decision. Okay, so fold these in half, put these on top. The reason I didn't do it before is I just really like to see what I have left easily when I grab my sets, but that's okay. These are gonna work. I'm gonna tuck them way down in the bottom. Look at, you know, these, when it comes packaged, you get these rubber booger things. Anyway, okay, let's seal this guy up here. We're gonna go down low. There. I suppose I could have left a little room there, right? I always do both sides just to make sure I mean, obviously it's hot on both ends, but I don't like losing these. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off so I don't burn the house down. Okay, away with that. Okay, and let's go ahead and put on our accent nail. Again, this is Mind Matters. This came out for brain cancer awareness. Color Street, it's a foundation set where they donate lots of money from each set that's sold. It has a black backing, so it's super dark and pretty. Each set, there was, I think about $2 was donated to the various foundations and survivors. And almost every month, Color Street comes out with a new foundation set. This month in June is adoption awareness and foster care. And it's a beautiful set. It has a white pearly background and it has all different little varied colors streaking across it. Very pretty. I just ordered it, so I can't wait to get it and show you guys. And the money goes for an awesome cause. And if you know me very well, you'll know how precious that is to my heart. Okay. And as you can see, I got a little piece right there that I pulled off a little too much, so I might open that package back up and use it. Now, you can just throw your other piece on top if you have a mistake. Yeah, that's the one. How cute. That maybe would have been cute with the tip on it. We'll have to see. Might have to open that up. All right, so there we go. So at first I was worried about putting on a black French tip because obviously if you nick your tips from working too much and pound them and beat them, dark is going to show more than a clear color or light color. However, you have the clear as day or the dots here, as I used on top, to seal your French in. So people have used punches. I have a Mickey Mouse punch that I used, and then I used a clear on top to keep that in so the edges wouldn't lift and be bumpy and uncomfortable for me. Okay, that's pretty. I like it. It's an accent. I needed some glitter, you guys. I just have to have glitter. All right, so let's finish this up, right? I'm gonna do this thumb first because I'm right-handed. Don't ask me why that matters. This thumb always has a crack in it, which just ticks me off. So I put a little repair on my crack, and I wonder if this is gonna stick good. Might be naughty for me. And bumpy. Okay. Oh boy, a little wrinkly. Let's see if we can save it with the cuticle pusher. Another fun overlay instead of clear or dots for Halloween would be the spider webs. Or if you like glitter, like I do, you could use like glitter sweet, or there's that new one, Peaked My Luminosity. I used that on my last mani, and it has opalescent glitter in it. That's $1 more because it does come from Germany, and it's super special, super pretty. Husband's outside running around on the four-wheeler. He is doing work. We had a storm last week, hail damage side of our house. It has lots of holes in it. You could hear it pounding the windows in the middle of the storm, this hail. I swear a window is going to break. I'm really surprised. And when you think about it, all of our windows are covered in screens, so it had to hit the window hard enough to hit the screen and bounce to the window part. So that was pretty scary. Lots of damage here. Andre's truck has hail dimples in it. Our gardens are almost destroyed. My flowers. It was a surprise. I didn't know it was supposed to be a hailstorm at 4 a.m. It woke us up. All right, I'm getting there. So always finish one whole thumb and then do this thumb. Now you're not going to want to use this to kind of push because you don't want to like push it back and smudge it. So that's where these two come in, whichever one you like better. This one's more like a fingernail to me. I really like that one. See, I should have used the smaller one on here because I'm going to have to perforate both sides. Or if I place it smartly, only one. We'll see here. Should have used the better fitting one on the nail that I have to touch the least. Close. Okay, got that to the end. Close. Okay, and mostly good. My back's starting to give out here, guys. Okay, push it down really good because when you perforate that on the end, you don't want it to come up or off. In fact, you could use this now. I'm always worried I'm not on camera because I'm really trying to look past it. Another thing I've noticed is I try to stay on camera here, but this bottom edge doesn't go through to YouTube, so it gets cut off. And then when I think I'm on camera, and it sure looks like I am, you guys don't see that. And that, again, another learning curve. All right, we're almost done. And I am going to take the clothes out of the dryer. The only thing I'm not going to do is soak my hands in water for an hour or put on lotion or oils for at least an hour or two. Oh, see, I didn't follow my direction. Pretty good on that side. Okay, so I did. All right, so we're just gonna push this down. I will try. I don't know if YouTube lets me post pictures in comments. I'm not sure. Try to show you guys the end result here. After lotion and cuticle oil, so it looks like not monster hands. Okay, so that is it. Thanks for being here. If you guys don't have a stylist, I'd love to be your stylist. Join my VIP. You can message me on email. You can text me on my phone. I always have sales and deals going on my VIP page. I have a Yumi Who site where I sell hard to find retired sets and all kinds of things like that. Oh, and I'm having a fizz bomb party. So if you guys are interested in that, please join. These are two of the rings I got. How pretty are they? $19.99 I paid for these. And they were a fun surprise mystery. So again, thanks for joining. Glad you're here. I don't think I missed anything. Got my dots, got my colors. All right, subscribe to my channel if you're interested. Have a great day, you guys.